Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you guys could tell by the title, I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine. Right now I'm actually breaking out. Hold on, I can't even open this. Okay, right now I'm actually breaking out like real bad over here. So don't even mind that. But I'm using the Pond's moisturizer. I love the I love the Pond's moisturizer. It's really like, I don't know. I've used this moisturizer for many years. I've also used like a pink one, I think. And I really like that one too, but I always come back to the blue one. But I'm using the e.l.f. brow lift. And I don't really do too much on my eyebrows. I always focus on my eyebrows and my eyes. It's like I focus on this section first and then the rest of my base makeup. So for my eyebrows, I don't really do too much just because I don't know how to like fill them in. And I feel like once I did try to like fill them in, it didn't even help. Like it just made it too dark to the point where I didn't like the way they looked. So this is just what works for me. I brush them and then I kind of just like slide it to the side, if that makes sense. Primer, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild primer. I love the Wet n Wild primers. They're really like hydrating. And then I'm going to use LA Girl Pro Concealer. And I use this to conceal the bottom of my eyebrow. So that's what we're going to do. But anyways, I'm just going to like conceal them. If you conceal your eyebrows, I feel like it just makes your eyebrows look a little bit cleaner. Not even cleaner, like it makes it like look like you did a whole bunch on your eyebrows, but you really didn't. You know what I mean? So that's why I like to conceal them, even if I'm not doing like eyeshadow or anything like that. Also, my makeup routine always changes depending on like how I feel the day and how I kind of just want to do my makeup. So sometimes I'll have like lash clusters on. Sometimes I will just do mascara. Sometimes I'll do eyeshadow. Sometimes I won't do eyeshadow. So honestly, it just depends on how I feel that day, on how I do my makeup. And then we're going to use the Fit Me powder in the shade Translucent. And then I'm going to grab a powder puff and just apply the powder. I'm just gonna let that sit. I'm gonna do this eye and then I'll be back and we'll conceal the top of my eyebrow. Okay, now I'm going to do foundation. I use the Fit Me foundation. I also switch between this one and the e.l.f. CC cream. Just like I said, I'm gonna use foundation to conceal my eyebrow. So I'm gonna just carefully just kind of like wing it because why not? Okay, that's too much foundation. Okay, I'm just gonna do, okay, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do a little bit because every single time I say that, I end up doing a lot. Going to move on to the eyeshadow step. I'm gonna do it really quickly since the eyeshadow step's quick. I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. And I'm gonna use a mix of, okay, so first, all over my eyelid, I'm gonna use this shade, which is Good Vibes. And then in my eyelid, I'll put this shade, the lighter shade. And then on top of the eyelid, I'm gonna add some glitter. You know, I feel like we always need some glitter. So I'm gonna use this shade as well. So I'm gonna grab this one right here. And I'm just gonna put it all over my eye. This is just a simple, like, natural look that you could do every day. Obviously, sometimes I don't do eyeshadow every day because I just feel like it could be too much. But I also like to do a little eyeshadow because I feel like ever since like that clean girl makeup came up or was trending, no one did eyeshadow anymore. Like, what happened to the eyeshadow? I was trying so hard a couple years ago trying to do like 2016 2010 makeup of like doing a full face of makeup and then glitter and cut the crease and all that. And then after I learned how to like kind of like do that type of makeup. Everyone kind of just doesn't do it anymore. So, I mean, I feel like there has to be a few people out there that do their makeup like that still. But yeah, I'm gonna do highlights, and I'm gonna use the pink glittery shade, and I'm just gonna use my finger and just kind of like put the glitter on my eyelid. Now we're gonna do the rest of my makeup. Actually, I forgot to do, okay, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild primer. And for mascara, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, this one. And then after, I'm gonna use the Essence Lash Curl and Volume mascara after the L'Oreal one. Okay, I did my mascara off camera, but now I'm gonna do foundation for the rest of my base makeup. We're moving on to my base makeup, so I'm just gonna use some foundation everywhere. Okay, now I'm gonna blend this in. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to contour. I'm gonna use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Chestnut, and I recently started contouring. I've been contouring my nose for a while now, but I've been trying to contour the rest of my face. And I did kind of hide my pimple right here, because this pimple is like really like, it's a whole like bubble. Like, what is that called? The wubble bubbles? That's what this pimple is giving. It's huge. But I'm still gonna cover it, and maybe I'll be able to cover it or something. It covered most of it, but it still looks like obviously a pimple. So I'm hoping this pimple goes away soon, because honestly I keep popping it because it just bothers me. But yeah, I'm gonna just blend this contour in now. Okay, now I'm gonna use the e.l.f. I'm kind of using just cream products right now, liquid products. But once I use my powder products, everything will look put together, because I feel like I look a little pale and a little scary. But everything will kind of just look together once I put my powder products on. I'm just gonna blend this in, and it does look like a lot, but that's why I do concealer after. So I'm gonna do concealer after I blend this in. So I just used the e.l.f. liquid blush, and it's in the shade Berry Well. And I'm also gonna use, I like a lot of blush, so sometimes. So I'm also gonna use this She Glam blush in the shade Risky Business. Yeah, in the shade Risky Business. So I'm going to put some of this as well. So I'm going to do 3 dots. I'm going to blend this in as well. But I'm going to use the Beauty Creations concealer right here in like the inner corner. Not inner corner, but I don't know how to explain. I'm not a professional makeup artist. Okay, and then I'm also going to use the e.l.f. concealer right here. I was going to say a little bit, but that's quite a lot. And then I'm also going to do a little bit of concealer right here, since I brought the blush all the way over here. So I'm going to do a little bit of concealer right here too. And I'm just going to blend this in now. Now I'm going to do the Fit Me powder again, and I'm just going to put this under my eyes. And then a little bit on my forehead as well. I kind of just put this everywhere, honestly, because it's kind of just, you can never go wrong with powder. I also didn't mention, but I like a very matte makeup. Like, I'm not a dewy makeup. I feel like sometimes the dewy looks like oily, and I just don't like that. the side of my nose is the only part where I kind of get like oily than the rest of my face. So I do try to put a lot of like powder on the sides of my nose when I bake, and I let it bake, like I let the powder sit there for like 5 minutes. Revolution bronzer. Now I'm gonna do bronzer, and I put this kind of everywhere too. I put it a little bit on my forehead. And for powder, I'm gonna use the Fit Me powder, and it's in the shade Light, I believe. And I'm gonna apply this powder everywhere. Do a little bit right here, right here, a little bit over here. Just gonna let everything kind of bake for like 5 minutes or less than 5 minutes, and then I'll be back so we can move on with the rest of my makeup. I brushed off the extra powder. Use the Revolution Peach Bliss blush. Now I'm going to set my face with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I really love this setting spray, so I'm just gonna set my face. I'm going to grab my Care Bears palette, and I'm gonna use this shade right here to kind of just add a little bit more blush, because I feel like the blush is not enough. So I'm gonna just add a little bit. For highlight, I'm gonna use this one right here. I'm gonna mix both of these. But for like my lip combo right now, I have the Nobby lip liner in the shade Chocolate, and then I have this lipstick. I don't know what brand it is, but the shade is 04 Red. Oh, it's the Mystic lipstick. That's the brand, I think. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. lip oil in the shade Pink Quartz. Okay, I'm almost done. Now I'm going to use the Physicians formula in the shade Diamond Dust, and I'm just going to add some highlight right here. It's pigmented, but at the same time, like, you can't really tell like a usual highlight. Like, it doesn't look like highlight, like this type of highlight that I added in my inner corner and my nose, but it's more of a shimmery light glitter. I see, but that's my whole makeup tutorial. I actually need to curl my eyelashes too. That's the last thing I do, and it does make a difference. I know it's probably bad for your eyelashes, but I do it all the time. And look, this is the before I curled it, and this is the after. So yeah, anyways, that's the end of this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell so you get notified whenever I post a video. Follow me on all my social media down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.